Hey, what's up? David here with After Video Effects, and welcome back to another video tutorial. And today we're going to be making this volcano fiery scene. So in my last tutorial we made like this snowy Arctic scene. So now today we're going to be making the complete opposite. We're going to be making a fiery volcano scene with the particles. So let's take a look at what we're going to be creating. Okay, so here I've got a comp 1920 by 1080 and I made it 6 seconds, and I've got this volcano image I got. I'll leave a link in the description for where you could download it from. So we're gonna make it a 3D layer, and just for organization wise we're just gonna call it volcano image, and we're gonna make a new camera. So Control Alt Shift C, and we'll make 50mm, hit OK. There we go, and we're just gonna scale it up so that it fits in our comp. And I'm using shift, I'm holding down shift, sorry, just to scale it up evenly. And we're gonna push it back in Z space. And whoa, I can hear sirens, so someone must have got like died or something, I don't know. Anyway, back to the tutorial. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna scale it up and push it a little bit more back in Z space until maybe about here. Okay, and we're gonna make 2 adjustment layers. So Control Alt Y and Control Alt Y. So we'll label this one heat distortion, and we'll label this top one CC. Okay, so we'll just shut them off for now, and we're going to grab our particles. So I use number 12, 2, and 1 for this scene, and there we go. Just give it a minute, and we'll switch this down to maybe 3rd res. We'll solo them, and we'll just scale it up until it fits in our comp here. There we go. Alright, so let's focus on number 1. So here we got number 1 here, and we might just speed this up, maybe about, I don't know, 50. Let's go with 40, and we'll just slide it over a little bit. Okay, and let's set the transfer mode for this one to screen. Same goes for this one. Let's time stretch it, and this one let's add some variation. We can maybe do 60, and let's slide this all the way to the end. And we'll set this one to screen as well. So we've got some overlaying, and we'll just do one more. We'll set this to screen, and we'll just time stretch it, and we'll make it about 80, and we'll just slide this over. Okay, so we've got 3 particles simulation. So I might actually duplicate number 12 and just time stretch it again, and maybe we'll extend the time, maybe 130. So we're slowing it down, and we can just like do it from the start here, just to add some variation. Okay, that is looking pretty cool. So let's focus on number 1. So it's looking pretty washed out, so we're going to add the curves and Video Copilot's color vibrance. So we just shut this off, and we want to give this a large contrast, so looking like that. So we can only see like these little specks of particles. Maybe a bit more like that, and we'll turn on our vibrance, and we'll make it like this orange color, maybe more on the red side, like that. And we'll copy this color correction data, so Control A, Control C, to our particles 2 layer, so Control V. So now we've got 2 sets of particles. Maybe we could just adjust the contrast on this one. Like that. That's looking okay. And we'll just do the same for particles 12. And we'll just adjust the curves adjustment. So we get some nice. And just like around there. We can even add a little bit of a blur to this one. So blur, fast blur, maybe repeat edge pixels, and maybe we can like make this 5 pixels. So it's nice blurred edges here. And we'll just do the same for this one. And we'll just get that here and maybe just adjust this. Maybe adjust the timing as this as well. Cool. And we can add another fast blur. Maybe just there. Okay, cool. So once we unsolder that, we should get something like this. So it's looking very nice. Maybe we can actually set these to add instead. That way it's a bit more brighter. Okay, yes, let's add our heat distortion. So we're going to go to Video Copilot Heat Distortion. By the way, guys, I've got a tutorial and a review of Video Copilot's heat distortion. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description for, you know, what your thoughts are and if it's worth buying. Personally, I think it's worth it. I mean, like, you really do get some nice realism for some heat distortion. So yes, so we're going to solo our image and our heat distortion. So we just got these two at the moment, and we can see some heat distortion happening. So I want to add some more heat distortion, and for the heat amount, let's just tweak this. Might just switch this to 3rd res. Might just lower it a bit. Heat bias. Maybe we can, I don't know, just have a fiddle with this. And noise speed, I want to increase it to maybe 1.3. So when we play this, should get some heat distortion happening here. Cool. Okay, so that's looking okay. I might increase it a little bit more. We wanted to make a fire as well. And yeah, that's looking okay. Alright. And lastly, I want to do some color correction on my comp. So let's add the curves. We can add a glow, and just for the sake, we can add a hue and saturation effect. We'll just put this on top. Okay. So let's shut these off and let's play with this. So I want to just adjust this contrast here just adjust this contrast here. Like that. Maybe just add more red to it. And take away some blue. Looking fiery. So that's what it looks like. What else is there? We can add hue and saturation. Maybe just add some hue in. Maybe not too much, maybe there's 2. And just to make it pop out, we can add this glow. And we just crank this up to maybe crazy high, like, and we just lower down the intensity. So something like that. Maybe just 0.1. And yeah, let's check out our preview. That is looking wild. Okay, so I have no idea what this thing is at the top. Yeah, that little glow. Maybe it's the particles or something, I don't know. But anyway, you guys can fix that. Okay, so let's add some camera movement to our image. So hit A and Shift P. That will bring up the point of interest in position. Let's lock in some keyframes, move forward. And we want to make this subtle. I mean, like, we don't want too much camera movement, otherwise it will just look weird. So I'm just going to zoom in here. And maybe rotate it. Like that. Okay, and we can just smooth it out. Oh, by the way, if you don't know the shortcut for like how to make a full screen, it's the key next to the 1. I don't know what that is. Like, it's like a little dash thing or something. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's right at the corner. It's just on top of tab and next to 1 on its left. So that's just a friendly tip. Okay, so let's check out our preview. Nice. Got some wild things going on here. Yep. So I had to put in quarter res because yeah, my laptop's pretty slow, so I didn't want to slow you guys down just because of my laptop. So yeah. Alright, so that's the end of the tutorial, guys. Very easy tutorial. Really simple techniques that you can use. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's pretty good for a still image and some stock footage. So thank you everyone. My name's David. I hope you learned interesting techniques that you can use for your own creations. As always, please give a like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll be always making more tutorials every fortnight. And comment down below if you have any questions or comments about any of my videos. And I will see you in the next video.